Crow family. Are we on? Are we on? We are. I have to throw some extra ones because it's been a while again. This is the first video for 2025. The year that I had all these hopes that things would calm down in the crow's nest, but it hasn't. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I've got to remember to look here, okay? If you see my eyes wandering, it's just because I'm just trying to find my bearings. Okay, any new subscribers, welcome to the Crow family. I hope you stay, okay? If I'm not your cup of tea, that is sweet too, but I just hope you stay through this video at least. Give me a chance, jeez. But anyway, yes, we're here, Nikki. We're about to do a reaction. I think. See how quick my mind just goes somewhere else? It's just so unusual for me to have time to myself. So when I do, so when you see me on this screen, it's a rare time that I get to myself. And so, you know when you overthink things, like I am right now and should be just doing an introduction, and you think, Farah, don't leave anything out. There's stuff you need to say, and then you just can't think at all. So anyway, we're just going to freestyle it, Nikki, because that's what I just always do. I know I have a lot more new subscribers, and I need to give a huge shout out to a sister of mine that I've met in the YouTube world, Debs, okay? I'm a member at the TDIP family, the TDIP reaction channel with Sire the God and King Prime, and I've met some wonderful people being part of that community, okay? And Debs is one of them, and she hustled to get a spotlight on CROWreactions, you know, Vibes Reactions, Uncle Ray, who I'm a bit about calling uncle because he looks too young to be an uncle, so I don't know about that, Unc. Might have to be brother, I don't know, because you don't look much older than me. Anyway, I'm not sure, some of you may have seen Uncle Ray at Vibe Reactions really just slogging it out and just doing such a beautiful thing for our brother Ren. But not only Ren, all the reactors who put a lot of time and effort and a lot of passion into promoting his music and him as an artist, because he's just, like I've told you a million times in other reactions of him, he's like a hidden treasure, you know, that we really need to put up there on the front of everything. Think again, Nikki. So Uncle Ray, he did a reaction to one of my reactions of Ren, and it blew my mind, people, because before I even started this channel, Uncle was one of my favorite reactors. He still is. You know, I follow wherever the gut laugh is, and you can't tell me that it's not there at Ray Reactions, not Vibe Reactions, sorry, Unc. He is hilarious, and that's also why I'll just keep repping the TDIP brothers, because funny, like, the world is just full of just a lot of negativity and stress. And I say this over and over again, but it's so important to laugh sometimes, even in the middle of the worst situations. Find a place just create a space where you can laugh. And that's, for me, is with all of you, but watching my favorite reactors, and they have to have that element of laughter. They have to. Anyway, so seeing Uncle Ray react to one of my videos was ridiculous. I woke up and I'm like, you know, cockeyed, one eye open, one eye shut, like, what the hell is this, you know, a notification. I nearly died. I could not believe it. So thank you so much. You know, he put so much time into it too, and I know firsthand how hard it is to edit these videos. you know, like, there's so much hard work that goes into running a YouTube channel if you really want it to be something, you know. So for him to take the time out to really uplift the rest of us that are, you know, I wouldn't say struggling, but, you know, we don't have huge amounts of subscribers, which is not a thing for me, because it's just really like therapy for me. But he finds time to shine a light on all of us that are, you know, trying our best as well. And I just think, I mean, that's so hardy. That's really like, if we're talking, that's why I think, and we've all found each other through Ren, which is not a surprise, because that's what Ren embodies. That's, morally, he's just really sound, and he is a hardy person. So then you get all these real ass reactors that their life's tweaking in any given moment, and they've got a lot of issues themselves. Yeah, pick me, I'm included in that, absolutely. But you know, but we're doing our best, and that's why we all resonate with Ren so much. And it's just been the most amazing experience for me. Why am I getting emotional? Because that's a good question. Why am I getting emotional? You know, I have to mention another sister at the TDIP family. She was fondly called Ginger Menace, okay? And I'd like to say rest in peace, sister, because Ginger grew her wings, and I have been asking myself since I heard the news on a live with TDIP, why is this really choking me up and making it hard for me to even go do my reactions? And I was questioning myself and thinking, far out, it made me feel so vulnerable, because I've never met this beautiful woman, but her presence within the TDIP community was so strong, and she showed so much love and support for Ren, and also the TDIP brothers. So you can really feel that she's no longer physically there. But as I was reminded by a legend last night, who I contacted to sort of debrief about why I'm feeling this way, because no lie, people, I was almost feeling like, far out. I let that fear creep in again, which I normally, like, you know, smash out of my life. But that fear of feeling, I thought, far out, all of you are real people. Things were going through my head, like, if any of my subscribers crossed over, I wouldn't even have an idea. And it bothered me, and I thought, oh, am I opening myself up to feel these connections with people, these beautiful people around the world, when I'm struggling to even deal with my real life feels with people that I physically am connected and attached to and love and care about? That's just the shit that's been going through my head this week after learning, after being told about Ginger. But anyway, sister, this reaction is absolutely for you. See what I mean? It's just driving me crazy that I'm just getting so choked up. But I felt her spirit, you know. And she was a mother, and she was a woman, a youngish kind of woman like me. Well, I think I'm still young. We're young. Who cares? Age is just a number. And I guess that really touched my heart too, you know, seeing her get her Ren merch and all that, and just being so proud and supportive of the brother. It just had a full-on impact on me. It has an impact on me. But I started this channel for my father, to keep his memory alive. So the one thing that I started this channel for I started this channel because of the overwhelming grief of losing my dad. And this channel has literally brought my dad's presence back to me, and I'm so grateful for that. You know? But the one thing I started this channel for is also the one thing that was about to make me think, I can't do this anymore. Because honestly, people, I am a person, as you can tell by this long ass introduction, I can't fake how I feel in any circumstance. That's why I struggle with a little bit of becoming a hermit here and there, because I'm really conscious of my mood and energy. And after being through so much myself up until now through life, only since I've removed myself from toxic, traumatic environments have I been able to work on me and been able to identify certain cycles that have been passed down my bloodline that has a holistic effect on my whole community. And I know this seems like it's going off track, but it all makes sense because I've been doing that, a lot of that self-work and all that kind of thing. I can see how us humans handball our pain and hurt onto other people. And I'm not exempt from that. I've done that myself. People don't do it on purpose. You know, you don't intentionally hurt people. Well, most of us don't do that. But we do. That saying, hurt people hurt people. It's so true. So only since I've been doing a lot of reflecting on my circumstances, on how, and the only reason I started doing that, people, is because you know how hard I do it with my teenage sons. Seeing them struggle through things has made me look at myself, because they're a representation of me. You know, the good and the bad. So if I don't look at myself, then I'm in denial. You know, that I can't fully support them if I don't check myself at the same time. That's only, so them dealing with their struggles has made me, well, trying to support them through what they're facing has made me have to face my demons and make that pathway for them to either follow and do the same, or stay in that pain and that all them negative feelings, and I don't want that for them. So that is why you are all important to me as well. The Crow family is like my family. I've realized that this week. It really is a family feeling, like it's not just, I know I can't see yous or hear yous, but I read your comments, I feel your spirits through that. You know, and I can either be weak about it and shut down CROWreactions, and then just sit behind the screen and watch my favorite reactors, or I can really just face this uncomfortable feeling that, yeah, Nikki, you are going to connect with people and you are going to form bonds and attachments, and you're going to love your Crow family. How can I not, when you show me so much love as well and share your stories and just so selfless. I rarely get any trolls on this channel. You know, rarely. Like, I can't even count on one hand when I've read a few nasty comments. You all outweigh all that and make it so worth it. So I can't, like I said, I reached out to a legend last night. He knows who he is, and he reminded me why I started this channel for to begin with. And he also reminded me that Well, he didn't remind me. He sort of staunched me and said, I refuse to let you shut down CROWreactions. I needed that kick up the ass, people. I really did. And I know that if I ever did decide to just call it a day with my channel, then I would lose part of my dad again. I can't lose him again. But I'd also lose myself, because music is a huge part of me, and you are all now family. And I don't know if I'm making sense. Hopefully. My mind feels like a spider web right now, but I'm really trying to explain how I'm feeling right now. This is ridiculous. It's 15 minutes. So this is now going to be just a crow update on lifing. Yes, Uncle Ray, life is still lifing. It's still going to when I press stop. And we're going to do another introduction for this video. But that's where I'm at, people. That's me. Just like I said, I can't fake how I feel, and because of that, I'm very conscious of when I come on here and share my energy with you all, because I don't want to be handball in any pain. Because this week has taught me, you know, I've learned the hard way that, yeah, whatever you are looking at or hearing or reading, and whoever you're connecting with, their energy comes through that screen, and it comes in here, good or bad. So make sure as much as possible that you are visualizing. Where's my little? Make sure you're listening to positivity. The tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Ren said it himself. Make sure, as much as possible, we're not perfect people, that whatever leaves your mouth, if it's not with good intention, just don't say it. Just go, you know, like just call me and I'll do some pad work with you. We'll box it out. And just try where possible to make sure that your eyes are looking at beautiful sceneries. You know, take notice of your children playing sport, the little things in life. Soak it up. Soak it up. Listen, this is a little room that I've got, that I've been renting, that I put in my backyard because, you know, my niece is possibly coming into my care, another niece of mine. And I didn't want to be caught off guard and have no place, you know, and then it's already overcrowded in the house anyway. And because how this family operates, things can just change like that. So I needed a space just in case. It's a tiny little box, right, of a room, but this is the only thing I could afford because I got to pay rent on it, on top of my rent for the house. But it'll put a bed and whatever her essentials in here if she does end up needing to be placed with me, okay? So, but there's a little aircon, so I'm sorry if that's loud, but it's hot as shit in here. I have to have it running. But you know, when I clean it up, because there's all my stuff's in here, all my arty farty crafty shit, my boxing shit. This is gonna be put in. Yes, I was a sucker and I fell for it. I think it's called Fun Punch, and I got, yeah, Fun Punch. I got me and my son's one. Let's just do a product review real quick. It sticks hard, okay? At the start, I was like, what a rip-off, this is dodgy ass, because I couldn't pump this up, but it's because the pump that they sent me, because they send you a little pump that looked disgusting, and that didn't work, which I'm not mad at, you know, I've got a million kids, so I've got pumps for balls, so when I used one that worked, it pumped up rock solid. I can't, anyway, it does stick to anything, people, it does. Uppercut, look, like it, okay, so that's going to be incorporated in CROWreactions. You know, so I'm not just punching you all in the face. Oh, I can't. So anyway, wow, 20 minutes. That's the update on CROWreactions. I'm back. I've been just processing this hectic brain of mine, trying to align it all again and make sense of everything, but I'm back. Okay, so wow, this was meant to be an introduction. It turned out to be a life story. But that's you know that's what I'm like. That's what you're here watching me for. So you must be the same, and I love you all for it. Okay, let's go to the next video. We're gonna actually do a reaction now.